Salutare! So today I wanted to do a little crafting vlog, and first things I want to do is show you the branches I gathered recently, like a week ago. So this is my pile. I labeled them and put a date on them when I gathered them, and also I spray painted the ends like so. For example, this one as well, so it doesn't split while it's drying, because it was a fallen tree on my uncle's property. You basically want to leave it the bark on and seal the bottom and top, so it doesn't crack while it's drying, so it will dry slowly. It takes approximately 6 to 9 months for branches of this thickness, about an inch thick, to dry. Well, some people say a year, but I think it's more or thicker, like 1.5 2 inch material, in my experience at least. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with all of them, but I do know what I'm gonna do with this one. I didn't identify the wood itself. I'm not sure which one it is. It looks to me some sort of like a peach or a cherry tree, because it's pretty soft. But this particular shape I like. It's a perfect shape for a shillelagh, Irish walking/fighting stick. I know it's traditionally made out of blackthorn, but it's pretty hard to come by in these parts of the world. So I just picked a stick that was the right size and the right shape. The characteristic of the shillelagh is this knob on the top end, which you hold on to as well as strike with. So I would put a little copper collar over here. I would leave the bark on and shape this into more of a bulbous shape, and then coat it from about here to the bottom in black paint, and then coat the whole thing in some sort of oil or lacquer. I'm not sure yet. It's gonna take 9 months for it to dry, so I have plenty of time to decide later. Now this stick is actually pretty nice. It has a little like bulb over here. It's an oak. I already sealed all of the ends, and this shape reminds me of a tomahawk handle. So it slenders down like in this direction. The head will be right here, and this will be a shape that will hold the axe head on while you swing it. Other project I want to show today is this jacket I'm making. It's a 15th century inspired Italian puff sleeve jacket. How I did the puff sleeves is basically this part fits perfectly, like from around here. This part fits perfectly around your elbow and your forearm, and this part I made extra large, so when I actually wear it I puff it up like so, and it became a puff sleeve. So today I need to finish this sleeve. Not really finish, it's just attach this part of the sleeve right here. Also I'm making it with the closing method, would be with cord. So I have this cord already sewn in here, and I have 2 holes sewn in as well. So when you wear it, you actually put the cord through the holes and then you tie it up. It's lined with cotton. I know that linen is more traditional, more historically accurate, but I had cotton laying around, a lot of it, so that's why I used it. It's a cotton dog canvas, so it'll be pretty tough. And the outside is wool fabric. It's not 100% wool. I think it has some acrylic in it. That's the material I had access to, so that's why I used it. So today I'll be working on this jacket, and I'm gonna show you a time lapse of it. I'm gonna comment on it as well. So I turn on myself some Scalagrim and get to work. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to place it so it will be sewn in the right direction. Now I pin down the fabric so I don't have to measure it while I sew it. I was trying to be effective and put some pins in my mouth, but it didn't work out. I ended up just pinning them to the bed and using it this way. I pinned down the fabric in a way so it creates folds, and I'm trying to space them out evenly. I end up using the pin in the mouth trick, but just one at a time, that way it's actually manageable. And now I'm gonna talk over the music transition because I couldn't make it work properly. I begin to sew the pieces together with something that is called the basin stitch. Ah, I already took like 7 tries at this and I'm not recording that again. I actually prefer to cut off the string shorter because it makes the stitching easier, because you don't have to stretch your arm as far from the workpiece. Now I check my work and remove all the loose ends. Now it's showtime. I put it on and arrange the puffs on the sleeves. Tie the only cord I have attached. Now check the mobility, and it was a little bit tight on the armpits, but I actually made them this way on purpose, so I have motivation to go to the gym and get thinner. I also made this chaperon that is sewn together, so you cannot actually wear it as a hood.